Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. This one is going to be very helpful, is how to get the rent tax credit for 2025. I will show how to do the proper income tax. So I recommend you stay until the end of the video. I'm going to show you a little surprise if you're a first-time buyer. So let's begin. The first thing you need to do is to click on the last 4 years tax. So that's under the PYE services on the blue box, and then it will pop up this window when it shows 2025 and there is a statement of liability. You just click request, and then you will see the preliminary end of the year statement, which most of the time is balanced. You can see mine had a little overpayment, but nothing to worry about. So after you see this, you just scroll down and look for this do the income tax button. You just click OK. So it will appear this menu with the 5 steps. The first one is the personal details. The second one is the PYE income, your income as an employee, your non-PYE income, any other source of income you have outside of your employment. The fourth one will be this is the one that we care about, is actually the tax credits and reliefs. I'm going to show you where to get the rent tax credit. And the last step is just to sign the declaration, because this is a declaration form. So you're saying that all the information you are putting here is accurate and true on base of your knowledge. So I recommend you do this very carefully. It's very important. So the first step will be the personal details, as I told you. Your PPS number, date of birth, civil status, if that has changed during the year, number of dependent children, and this is very personal. But what I really recommend you is to check for the bank details, because when you claim the 1,000, if you're eligible, of course, when you claim the 1,000 euros from your rent tax credit, it's very important that you select the correct IBAN, so you receive the money in your bank account, because if your IBAN has any issues, you won't receive the money. The money probably will bounce back to Revenue, and Revenue just probably will send you a query, so it will take longer time. I recommend you, especially on this point, you just check for the IBAN. There are other personal details which are very important, but the bank account is actually what really matters here. Is actually where you're going to receive the money. So the next step is the next steps were the income, and now it will be the rent tax credit. You select you and your family. So here it will pop up the window for the rent tax credit form. You need to select self if you're doing it for your own, or child if you're doing it for any of your children. Then on the first question you select no, because you're not receiving any additional help, you're not in the rent affordable scheme. And the second question will be yes, because it's kind of confusing. It's just asking you if your landlord is not a government agent or public servant. So it's very important you click yes, because you are confirming he is not this government servant. I know it's kind of confusing. Then it comes the next window, which is your PPS number, and it asks you if you have if you're registered with RTB. If you're not, the next window would be about if you're under the rental room scheme, and you will need to get your landlord details. But if you're RTB registered, you will receive a letter like this one with your RTB number. You just put the details and then that's it. Like, it's very straightforward when you have an RTB number. And actually, it should be like this. If you are not registered with RTB and you're living at least 1 year in that residency, you could also register yourself. There is a small fee to pay. Then the next question is if you're related with your landlord, which in case you're not, you select no. And the first question in the next window asks you if it's your principal private residency. It's a place you live, so you select yes. The date you enter in that residency and the end date you finish in that residency. If you're still living there, you can select that date in 2026, like there is no issue. Then it's very important you put the correct address and the air code. The air code is the way they verify actually revenue with the landlord details, and this air code they are able to register. So as I was saying, then you need to put the landlord details. The third question is actually another negative. If your landlord is living in Ireland, non-resident will be no. If your landlord is living outside of Ireland, then you select yes for the third question. Then you need to put his PPS number, or in case it's an agency, you need to put the tax registration number, which you can get from your landlord or your contract. Then you need to put to which person or agency you're paying to, and the yearly amount you pay for rent. So you can see at the bottom the maximum relief. If it's 1,000, is the 20% of 5,000. So if you're paying at least 417 per month, you will end up having this 1,000 rent tax credit, which is good news for you. You just need to get the details from your landlord from the previous windows I already showed. And yes, then it's very important you click all the tax credits, because the personal one, the first one is the ones that we all have. The second one is the ones you get as an employee, and the third one is the one we just did as a rent tax credit. It's very important to notice that the first two, you're not going to receive this money. If you end up like with a positive balance, this is only to decrease your tax liability. The only money that you're getting in is the 20% of the 5,000, which would be 1,000. So it's very important when you do this, don't expect 9,000 going to your bank account, only 1,000. And then, as I said at the beginning of the video, this is a declaration form. So you just need to tick the box. And then some people were telling me that they had issues. So when you go back to the main menu, you can see on your statement of liability that it's already done. So you can view it, you can amend it. So this means that your tax declaration is done. You should receive an email with this confirmation saying that Revenue will process your tax declaration in the coming days. And then, as I told you, for the first-time buyers, I will show you how to check how much you're eligible for the Help to Buy scheme. This is a scheme the government put in place that actually get all your money that you pay in taxes in the time you were living in Ireland, up to 30,000 for your first home. So I was doing this early January. I need to wait until the 15th of January to claim this money. But yeah, if you already finish your declaration and then Revenue reviews, you can include 2025. So this is for you to check the eligibility. This money is also for first-time buyers, new homes, and the price of the home shouldn't be above 500,000 euros. So if the house you want to buy is more than half million, then you're not eligible. So this will be the end of the video. If you like, please subscribe and like. This will be very helpful for me. Thanks.